Hello everyone, this is Keita, your best English teacher ever. Before sharing today's topic, I want to introduce 3 new words. Correlation, 相関関係. Causation, 因果関係. Blisters in hands, 手にある豆. Okay, let's get started. Today, by using correlation and causation, I'm going to break down the dream of high school students who believe, if I get into Aogaku University, I'll get a girlfriend. You probably heard a phrase like, joining a cram school will improve your grades, or getting a health checkup will make you healthier. At first, this seems okay, but have you ever noticed something weird in those words? When I was a student, I believed in the phrase, joining a cram school will improve your grades, and join in. However, my grade didn't improve at all. The truth is, the idea that joining a cram school will improve your grades was not a causation, but rather the correlation. As a result, because of this mix-up, I ended up wasting both time and money. Today, by understanding the difference between correlation and causation, you can avoid a worst-case scenario. But before I explain the difference, let me share my own Aoyama students without a girlfriend story. Back in my high school days, I was getting ready for university entrance exams. And at least the universities of March were on my mind. But while thinking about which one to choose, a senior from my high school who went to Aoyama told me, Aogaku is great. You can even find a girlfriend there easily, bro. So, only with that information, I made a quick decision. Aoyama Gakuin University became my top choice. After that, when I was about to give up on my exam studies, I recalled my senior's words and encouraged myself. And guess what? Finally, I passed the exam and got into the Aoyama Gakuin University, the major of economics. With the title of Aoyama Gakuin University in hand, I stepped into university life with a mission. Do you remember that? To meet many wonderful women and hopefully find a girlfriend. And I joined an all-round club that does everything fun in the university, and started part-time jobs to meet many people. But despite my efforts, I couldn't find a girlfriend. It's weird not to have a girlfriend as an Aoyama student, I thought. But even after 2 to 3 years passed, I found myself girlfriendless. Why is it different from what my seniors said, huh? I screamed I was supposed to have a girlfriend if I am at Aoyama, right? And then, in economic class, a turning point happened. The teacher taught me about the difference between correlation and causation. I perfectly figured out not understanding this difference was the cause of my misunderstanding that if I am an Aoyama student, I automatically can have a girlfriend. Now I'll explain the difference between correlation and causation. Firstly, correlation is like when one thing goes up or down, and another thing goes up or down with it. For example, in baseball, I noticed that people with more blisters in their hands were often good with baseball. On the other hand, causation is when one thing directly causes another. Going back to baseball, it's not that having blisters causes you to be a good baseball player, right? It's because practicing swings a lot causes blisters in hands, and as a result, you get better at baseball. Now bringing back to Aoyama's story, I thought being an Aoyama student caused having a girlfriend. However, just like the blister and baseball example, there was no real causation. So, just like practicing swings a lot was the real cause of getting better at baseball, the question is, what is the real cause that makes so many Aoyama students popular and have girlfriends? It turns out it's factors like being naturally fashionable or rich. People who are naturally fashionable or rich are more likely to hope for Aoyama life when they are in high school and join, right? Moreover, these naturally fashionable or rich men, even if not being Aoyama students, tend to be popular. In other words, despite not being naturally fashionable or rich men, thinking that only becoming an Aoyama student would make me attractive to girls was really foolish. It's as foolish as believing that just creating more blisters in hand would make me better at baseball. That's crazy, huh? I misunderstood it for 2 to 3 years, and I kept wondering like, why can't I get a girlfriend even though I'm an Aoyama student? So, in conclusion, today we talked about why I couldn't get a girlfriend even though I was an Aoyama student, using the difference between correlation and causation. Just like in this story, you might face situations where you are about to make mistakes by mixing up these correlation and causation. For instance, joining a cram school will improve your grade, or getting a health checkup will make you healthier. In such cases, try asking yourself like, wait, there is only a correlation, but no causation, huh? Just like in my situation. By doing that, you can avoid the worst scenario. This channel delivers life hack in simple English every week. To make sure you don't miss a broadcast, please show your support by liking and following. See you next time.